welcome to Kathy's Crochet Creations and Makeup. So you'll see I've got red in places. It's from using my Dr. Pen. It has little needles on it, and you just go over your wrinkles. And it's supposed to, I think, make collagen, activate collagen that we need. That's something I need to get from my doctor, some estrogen. I want to see how that works. Okay, so obviously I've got my brows. Are they dry yet? No, they're still tacky, but that's probably because I've got cream all over my face. Okay. Sorry I did the video, but I just didn't put it up because I have to edit it. But that one requires more editing than usual. And I was so busy at work, I didn't have time. Because, you know, by the time I get ready, I got to get going. And, yeah. I can't remember how many meetings I have today. But I do have some. Oh yeah, I do. I do. Oh my goodness. I might have to cancel that one. It depends. And that is not due to me or my coworker. It's just the way things roll, it seems. It's like God doesn't want me to do this one thing. I can't say what it is, but hold on a minute. Okay. So I've had this meeting twice to try to do this one thing. And still, it hadn't worked out. And I told my colleague, I said, you know, this is like God doesn't want us to do this. I don't understand. What? And now there's another bigger problem. At least it was yesterday. I left while they were working on it, and I haven't really dove in my emails enough to see if they got it working or not. I know the people they were sending to work on it, they sent them to the wrong address from years and years ago. Oh, I don't want y'all to see that hole in my roof. Don't worry, I got the stuff to fix it. And I was going to go to my cousin's house, but I don't have the crate yet. I was going to go to her house this weekend. So, I'm going to be here, which means I've got to ask my neighbor if she'll help me put the tarp on the RV. Man, I hate heights. I know I've already put some up here. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm putting my face glue on. I need to get some more of this. I've got that much left. And that's what turning it kind of on its side, so yeah. I need to get more. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm so glad it's Thursday, y'all. It's almost Friday. Yeah, I've got the stuff to fix this. I have it in one of the boxes in the living room. I got a bunch of boxes full of the stuff I need to work on things around this house. So I will be doing that. Again, pray for my son and his family, please. They're going through a really hard time. Pray for my cousin and all the people that got laid off yesterday. It's crazy, man. But I talked to her yesterday. She said that she was okay. Because she was worried because there was a posting from where she works. And anyway, she said that her and her people were good. I was like, oh, thank God. She's retiring after this year. I said, you know what? Because this happens quite often lately, in the last few years. I said, you know what? You're retiring. You should, if you were scared about retiring, you shouldn't be. This should be omens for you. Not omens. It sounds non-Christian. Red flags? That's it. That's what I mean. Red flags. Red flags. So I finally got my peeps to do what they're supposed to do overseas. So pray that everything works out next week. God almighty. But I have a feeling. I have a feeling. So we'll see what happens. So this is what I'm using. I'm using Valley Net Smoky Eyeshadow Palette. I'm wearing black and white today. And here's the colors. Uh-oh. I hear a cat. It's a Princess. Princess or Tom Tom? Those are the two. Those are the two that interact with Maddie. Maddie wants to play and they want to kick her butt. It's funny. They're cute. Cute. I get tired of her bull crap. I don't blame them. I'd get tired of it too if it was me. Because she is always into something. And I'm a little worried. Oh, I was going to do that. Hold on a minute. Okay, I can't really see outside. I was trying to look through the cameras because she brought a piece of bark up on the porch, and it was a thick piece. I'm like, oh, Lord, where'd that come from? Where's that limb that came off of? So I'm not going to be able to see it, most likely, until I leave. I looked at the camera to look at the back yard, and I didn't see anything in the backyard. But I'm not going to be able to see anything until it gets daylight. And my camera on the porch, I need to move it around or something because it's in it's where it's jacked up, where I can't lift it higher to look at the roof. And I know it does it. So I need to reposition it. That's the problem. It might be just in a downward angle looking at the, it's way up high. So. She put her stick inside here. I have a gate, so she can't, in this little section right here, there's a gate down there. And she took her stick and stuck it through there. She does that kind of stuff on purpose. I'm like, you little turd. You little turd. She's funny. And when I got up out of the bed, she was in the I looked over at the door to the hallway, and she had her butt up in the air and her arms down like a sphinx, but with her butt in the air, and just laying there looking at me. I'm like, what are you doing, you weirdo? It was weird, the first thing to see her in the dark. Oh my goodness. It wants its steak. I try not to let her get sticks in the house, but somehow she smuggles them in. I guess, I don't know. It wouldn't work good for TSA, I guess. I wouldn't. Because somehow she keeps getting sticks in the house. So she must have them in her mouth and all but in the house, and I'm not even looking. No, you didn't. That's not a stick. Why are you crying? Hold on. Why are you crying? Huh? Does it want to play ball? Mama's got to get ready for work. Yeah, Mama's got to get ready for work. Mama do. Here, give me the ball. Give me. I don't know if y'all can see this. Hopefully you can. Ugh. Don't look at the end of my room. It's a mess, y'all. It's a daggone mess. Ugh. Now my hands got look on it. She dropped it in her water bowl. She puts things in her water bowl. I put the bathtub on just a little bit, the water in the bathtub, because she likes to drink straight out of the faucet. And I put her bowl underneath there so it can catch water while she's drinking. Because my water bill's just going to go up because the base went up. Can't remember how much, but if what I looked at, it's a lot. Silly puppy. It's a silly puppy. Yes, it is. Don't you drop that ball in here. It's disgusting. Mama needs to get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Am I recording? Yes. Blendy, 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 y'all. That's what you do. So I went in to work early yesterday. Oh, I got Mexican food for lunch today. I forgot. I had RSVP'd and we had a big shindig at the office. And I was so busy. I totally forgot to go get my food, my plate, because they ordered me a plate. And one of the girls brought it to me. I was like, thank you so much. I've just been so busy. I crammed some toast down my throat because I brought a toaster to work. I don't care. It's there. Nobody said anything. Well, I'm in my office. So you really can't see it. But you could probably smell toast. When you walk past the door. Like, smells like breakfast. I haven't brought a hot plate up there yet. It's my next step. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My boss would draw a line, I think. He'd be like, you can't have that up here. And I'll be like, who are you? The fire police? No, but you might set the... I can imagine I set the stuff on fire. I mean, not on fire, but the fire things going off. Well, what happened? Well, I was using my hot plate. They'll be like, do you live here or something? I mean, do you not have a home? You do realize this is only 8 of your... Well, it hasn't been just 8 of my 16. It's been... And my 16 at home. It's been 16 and 8 at home. And then sometimes, let's see how that looks. Okay. Sometimes we have a hurricane and I have to go up there and stay. But if I have to stay, Maddie's coming with me. Okay, I had to do an edit there because I was talking trash. Anyway, yeah. If I end up having to stay for a hurricane, my neighbor, the nice ones over here, I mean, the other ones are nice. They're just kids, and they just had a baby. I gotta make a blanket for her. I gotta make a blankie and then wash it in some baby soap. Baby soap. chewing on her ball. I was supposed to say, what? That one's supposed to have to go in the trash because she usually tears up a ball once a day. That's if I just give her one ball, but she's got several. There's several outside. So if anybody has to mow again, which technically I could get that. I just got to go find that guy. His name is Pancake. There can't be many pancakes over there on that side street where the hooker got killed. Surely. I'm looking for Pancake. Pancake. And when I went over there, driving by that street, because I didn't drive on it, by that street, when I was looking for my package that got delivered in the wrong place, I saw some RVs set up there, and I'm like, that's where the screaming's coming from. That's where it's, I bet you money, that's where because it's coming from somewhere over there. It's usually the woman screaming at the man. I don't want to be in some kind, don't get in a relationship like that where that's what's going on. If he drives you to scream like that, don't be in that relationship. You know what? It's possible for you to be by yourself. If you're young and got kids, hopefully you got family that can help you. But don't be in a relationship with a jerk. For heaven's sakes, life is way too short. Take it from me, at my age, life is way too short. I wish I could go back and do it again. I know you've heard that, and people have said that for millennia. But if I could go back and do it again, you think I wouldn't get married? I'd still, you know, get pregnant with Drew, but I wouldn't tell him. I wouldn't tell anybody at the hospital who the daddy was, the baby daddy. I would be just by myself with my mama and my daddy. I wouldn't mess with these men. I didn't have to have a man. I had to have God, and that's what I was looking for. That's what Billy Graham was talking about. That when you're young and you're going to the bars and you're doing all this and you're looking, and you're like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? Think about that. Thought I heard somebody talking. Oh, I could borrow one of those handheld things from work. I've got a couple of them and nobody's ever used them. I can test them out. I can go down the road and go, Pancake! I'm looking for Pancake! And what if that's not his name and I remembered it wrong? They'd be like, isn't that's that woman over there with all the cats. The crazy cat lady. Then I'm sure I'm already the crazy cat lady because apparently my half-brother's gone around talking trash about me and horrible lies. My neighbor lady, she's like, I'm sorry that I ever thought that what he said about you was true. I said, you know what? If anybody been around him long enough, they ought to know he's a pathological liar. It don't take long to figure it out. Yeah, it don't take long. But this is the way it goes, y'all. I feel bad for that baby. Josh and Jace. They're the English young men from England that come over here. I don't know where they're exactly what location in England, but they're from England and they come over here a lot. Most of his subscribers are from here. He's a cutie patootie. Josh and Jace, Jase. Both of them are cutie patooties. But they're on Facebook. They're probably on the other ones, but I look at Facebook and I live on YouTube. She's Got Yarn Too. Love her. Shez. Love her. She's awesome. So I I'm almost through with the last, I don't know if it's the last piece or second to last piece for the, for my blanket, my mile a minute blanket. So I'm hoping that it's the last piece, or second, well, I'm hoping it's the last piece, but I don't think it is. I think I got to do at least one more. I got to lay them across the bed and check. Because they're strips. A mile a minute, if you don't know, it's like strips. And then after you get done, or you could go, you could sew them on as you go, sew them together as you go, but I don't. I've only made, I think, one other one. Of course, I gave it away to the fam. Think about it though, y'all. You've got Christmas coming up. I need to put them on my Etsy, I need to reopen my Etsy shop. It's on vacation. It's been on vacation for a long time. I need to, really. Come here, you. Come here, you. Why is my eye trying to water? It is watering. Dang it. Don't do that. There we go. That'll help a lot. Look at that line. It's from doing that stuff. Doing the stuff. Doing the Dr. Pen. You should really do it like at night. I need to get online and check out the directions again. I can't remember. I'm wearing my wild, what is that, leopard color shirt. I've got to do a PowerPoint document today. Why is my eye watering like that? That's probably, well, it should stop now that I moved the fan. The fan. Let me think of the plane. The plane. Y'all remember that? Fantasy Island? Used to watch that when I was a kid. I hated it. I don't know why I went in there unless I was just stupid. But I remember watching it. And we had one TV in the living room. That was it. In the whole house. We had one TV. And, you know, it was a big brick console type TV. You know, it has legs on it and all that. Y'all remember. Back in the 70s. So, we also had, it was on antenna. We didn't have cable back then. If they did, maybe they had it in the city, but we sure didn't out in the country. 'Cause back then it was in the country. Now it is not. There's no country around here anymore. Anyway. So, Dad would pick a channel. And if you wanted to watch TV, you had to sit in the living room. And where I sat was in the rocker. There was a rocker right by the bar. I call it the bar. It's the, you know, the countertop to the kitchen, between the kitchen and living room. There was a rocker right there. Old school wooden rocker. I wish I had some of those things from back then. But anyway, whatever. I hear a cat. But it's not Maddie. So, anyway. I think that's Princess. I don't know why she's hollering. Princess, it's okay, baby. Mama's in here. Anywho's, I'd have to sit there, almost like in the foreground, watching embarrassing things. I don't know if we were required to come in and be part of, probably. Because if it was just up to me, I would have stayed in my room. And then eventually, they got me a phone and a TV in my room. I was flying high, man. Woohoo! I was living it up. And I mean, for y'all youngsters, a phone that hooked to the wall. I heard those are coming back. They worked so hard not to have them, and now they're coming back? What? I had mine, but I had to cut my bills. Only reason I had it, well, besides the scammers calling it, it was in case something happened, I could pick the phone up and, you know, dial 911, and they would know where I'm at. You know what I mean? They don't on your cell phone. Not without pinging and doing all kinds of crap to it. By then, you're dead. So, what a positive outlook I have on life. Yep. 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 I love you. Okay. Quit messing with you. Go play. Go have a good time. You know what I want to do? Ooh. I don't really have time, but I'm going to do it anyway. Don't I have? I do. That's not what I want. Well, hold on. Okay. It's just some facial spray. You can use water too. Whatever makes you happy. But anyway, I put a little bit in my little cup here. It's a lid of a thing that doesn't work so good. And then you wet your brush. Dip. So, and then you have a piece of something, cotton, and then you just do it both ways and get some of it off. And you get a little on your brush, or a lot, whatever. And then this one is not a good brush because it left. Look like it's left. Okay, this brush is not working. one should work. Boop, boop. Good Lord, listen to that cat. It's not wanting to work very well, is it? Some powders don't work good with the liquid. Some do not. This one, not so much. I hope it doesn't melt. You know how it melts on down your face? I'll have to take time to look in the mirror. Uh-oh, my watch is telling me to get up. I can tell. Stand up. So sorry, man. So sorry. I have no time to stand up. No time, no time. Nope, 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 nope. I gotta get groceries delivered to work today. And the reason I'm doing that is because my pharmacy that I use is right there by work. And I have some inhalers, finally. So I'm gonna have them deliver them. And yeah, that's what's up, Chuck. That's what's up, Chuck. Okay. Using my Thrive mascara, tubing mascara. I want to put fake eyelashes on so bad, but I already know what's going to happen if I do, so. I just will do this. For those of you who don't know, I'm allergic. I am allergic to glue. I have some magnetic ones, but I need to play with them. I don't want plum. I forgot. I didn't get the makeup off. Not exactly the line around one, but. And then I'm going to use Black Radiance Pretty Penny. Boop boop be doop. Well, what do you think? Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Okay. Oh, I can't hit the trash can, apparently. I had to pick up some papers. I don't know. It's not very strong perfume, y'all. I like to be able to smell my own perfume. There's not enough in that one. Let's put that over there. Oh, my boss is already hard at work. Oh. I used to only sneeze once, now I sneeze twice in a row. It's weird. I'm weird. Well, that's my look for today. I hope you like it. Tomorrow I will be alone in the office, so I will not have to wear headphones. Well, Sometimes I have to. The walls are, like Mama used to say, their walls are so thin that you could hear a fly peeing on cotton in the next room. Mm-hmm. It's the truth. Coffee cup, Heinz tomato ketchup. Drinking some really good coffee. I like it. You did it. You earned another hour towards your stand goal. I haven't even stood up. Okay. Let's say a prayer. Okay. Let's say a prayer and let's get this show on the road, baby. Jesus, please forgive me for my sins. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. Please help me with my breathing. Please help me with that, please. God, please. Thank you for my home, my job, and my car. Please protect all three. Thank you for my friends and my family. Please protect all of them. Please be with Drew and Morgan and the kids as they go through trying periods of time in their marriage. You know, it's just, things are hard. Finances, it's hard. Thank you, God, for my fur babies, of course, inside and out. Please protect them. Please help me to do and say the right things today and be mindful of the way I write an email, really, that it can't be taken the wrong way. Please, God, let me do the right thing today and say the right thing. Please help me not to cuss. Thank you, God, so much. Amen. Okay, I'm having problems breathing, so I'm going to let her out. I'm going to do a little bit of a breathing treatment. It's already 6 o'clock, but whatever. I love you, and take care. God bless you.